G'day Doggies fans, Nick Gillard, Kyle Presbury here. We're going to take in a bit of a red carpet walk with a few players, have a chat to them before they enter. Go Dogs. G'day Doggies fans, we've got Luke Hull here and his gorgeous partner Sarah. Luke, question first of all, how much influence did you have on Sarah's kit tonight?
None. None? Yeah, none whatsoever.
And how do you reckon she looks?
Amazing.
She does, you look gorgeous, Sarah. Now, last year we had Nick Coleman and Chris Jansen buy a trip to America for $7,000 and didn't even go. Who's likely to do something like that tonight, you reckon?
I think Nick's still going to go. I think CJ pulled out. I don't know. Maybe you. Not us. You can't afford it yet. Don't know. It's a good question, though.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. No, well, you're the first one, mate. So, yeah. All right, well, guys, have a great night.
All right, thanks.
All right. We have the number one self-full ruckman, Darcy Fort. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Good, yeah, good, thank you. So, how much of influence do you have on Jazz's dress tonight?
Zero.
That's probably a good idea because you're not very good on the fashion as it is.
Are you serious? I reckon I'm probably a 10.
Well, beg to differ. Anyway, last year, Nick Coleman, Chris Jansen, they bought a trip to America for $7,000. They didn't go. Who do you reckon is a chance of doing something ridiculous like that tonight?
Kyle Presbury has a lot of money and no taste, so I reckon he's a real good sniff.
I reckon you are bang on there. Guys, have a great night.
You too, mate.
Fans, Reva, the coach of the reserves. Reva, how are you tonight?
Very well, Gil. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you. So, last year we had Nick Coleman and Chris Jansen. They bought a $7,000 trip to America and they didn't even go on it. Out of all the boys that you've known now over the past 6 to 8 months, who seems like they could do something like that tonight?
I reckon Kyle Presbury's every chance of doing that. I'm not sure he's got the $7,000 large, but I reckon he's every chance.
That is a very common answer. And then lastly, who are you dressed by?
Myself.
Well, look, you look pretty sharp. For an old man, you've done pretty well. I'm pretty proud of you. Have a good night, Reva.
Gil, cheers, mate.
All right, Doggies fans, a few more players and their gorgeous girlfriends here. Boys, first of all, I'll ask you, Broads, did you have any influence in the dress tonight?
Absolutely not.
By that beard, that's probably a good decision. Fraser, you lived with Ned, didn't you? Nick Coleman last year? Yes. So last year, Nick Coleman and CJ, they bought a $7,000 trip to America and they didn't go. Who's likely to do that tonight?
I'd have to say Josh Habel. You know, he doesn't quite have the funds for it, but he's got a lot of ambition and drive, so I think he's going to put his name up there and hopefully he secures a big auction item. That's what I'm looking for.
I hope so too. And Fraser, new bloke to the club as well. You've seen the boys for a while now. Who do you reckon is going to be worst on tonight?
Probably that man over there, Fraser Ford. I reckon he's in for a big one, so should be good.
Girls, you look stunning, and boys, have a great night. Thank you very much.
Footballers, Kyle, Jenner, Nick Madden and James Watt. Alfie, you'd be pretty used to the blokes called Nick Coleman and CJ?
Yep, used to them. Glad they're gone. They're pretty annoying blokes, so...
So last year, do you recall them two buying a $7,000 trip to America and not going on it?
Yeah, there was a bit of debate as to who was going to pay for it, because I'm not sure the boys were flush with cash at the end of the season, so could be interesting what they... lucky they're not here tonight, because they could buy anything.
Who do you reckon is going to be that ridiculous to buy something that expensive tonight?
Probably you, Prez, I'd say. So, good luck.
Jeez, mate, I don't think I have the cash for that. But anyway, Madsy and Waddy, you blokes have been around the club for about 6 to 9 months now. Waddy a couple of weeks. But from what you've gathered from the group, last year we asked the question, who's going to be best on? This year we're going with who's going to be worst on. Who do you reckon?
Justin Hoskin.
I reckon that's a pretty good one, actually. Waddy, you?
Oh, it's a hard one. You're not on a real good wicket, mate, so you might, especially with that shirt, I reckon it might be you.
Stiff, but have a good night, boys. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Prez.
So here we are with Jarrod, Schiller and his beautiful girlfriend, Alexa. Jarrod, did you have much influence on Alexa's get-up tonight?
Of course not.
Jeez, mate. Also, last year we asked the question, who was going to be best on? This year we're going with who's going to be worst on. Who do you reckon, mate?
Oh, shit, I don't even know. You'll probably go there.
Jeez, that's the second time I've been stitched up here. I reckon that's pretty stiff. But anyway, guys, enjoy the night. All the best.
Thank you.
All right, we have Mr. JT Performance, Jacob Templeton, to my left. Dylan Weaver and his gorgeous partner Katelyn. I'll start with you, Temps. Last year, CJ Ned, they bought a trip to America for $7,000 and they didn't go. Who is a chance of doing something like that tonight?
Ooh, I reckon Prez actually might be a chance of that. He'd be high on my radar, I reckon.
Well, that's been a very high answer all night. Dylan, to you. How much of an influence do you have on Katelyn's gorgeous dress tonight?
Absolutely zero, mate.
And with that earring, I reckon that's a great call by you. Katelyn, you look stunning. Guys, have a great night. Thank you. Doggies fan, we have the electric Izzy McKenzie and his gorgeous partner, Alana. Izzy, did you have any say on this outfit tonight at all, mate?
Yeah, I actually picked it out. I'm pretty good with taste, so helped her out a bit.
Well, mate, you've done well because you look stunning, Alana. Now, last year we had a vote of best. We had a question best on. Who'd be best on the night? This year we're going to twist it. Who do you reckon will be worst on tonight?
Worst on? Oh, I'm actually not too sure. I reckon Prez. Prez might be worst on, I reckon. Yeah. He'll have a few in him.
Yeah, 100%.
I reckon.
Yeah.
And he'll be worst on.
I'm with you there. Well, guys, have a great night and enjoy.
No worries, mate. Have a good one.
Thank you. All right, we have two good-looking roosters here. Brendan Dew, Sammy Hanna. Boys, who picked that what outfit out?
I picked this one out, mate.
Well done, Dewey. Sharp. Monty?
The missus.
Yeah. Standard by you. You're not very good with the fashion, are you, mate? You normally wear Crocs to footy training, so this is probably big for you.
Not Crocs, slippers. But
They are shockers. The boys, last year, Ned, CJ, they bought that America trip for $7,000 and they didn't even go. Who's the chance of doing something like that this year?
oh, it's definitely not me because I'm apprentice. So I don't know. You?
I'm necessarily say I'm no chance either. Dewey?
Maybe Darcy's had a bit of time on the sidelines to do a bit of research, so he might have, seen what he liked, and I reckon he might have saved his pennies.
I don't mind that, actually. You're the first one to say, Darcy. I don't mind that. Boys, have a cracker of a night.
Yeah, we'll do. Absolutely.
All right, Doggies fans. Sam Milne, his gorgeous partner, Tori. First of all, Tori, how long have you flown to get here tonight?
How long? 24 hours, all the way from London.
Woo. Doggies fans, we are lucky.
The commitment.
Massive commitment. Sam, you look pretty dapper tonight. Thanks, mate. You've scrubbed up all right. Thanks. First person to say that, so good on you. Did you have any influence in Tori's outfit tonight?
No influence at all. She's had influence on mine, obviously. The bow tie matching, if you can tell. So, pretty good.
Excellent. Now, last year we asked a question about best on ground. This year we've gone the opposite. Who's going to be the worst on tonight, do you reckon?
Worst on. Cole Presbury's always up there, 100%. I'll back Pres in, for sure.
I 100% agree with you, mate, so don't worry about that. Guys, have a great night. Tori, thank you for flying down. You're welcome. Have fun. Fans, we've got big Johnny Butcher here. Johnny, first of all, give us a bit of detail about that bow tie there.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? It's a bit of timber. Sophie's picked it, of course, because I've got no idea when it comes to fashion, but yeah, something different for me.
Also, I can tell because Sophie looked gorgeous, and I actually don't mind that, Butch. I actually really like it, so props to you. Now, last year, Ned and CJ bought a $7,000 American trip and didn't even go. Who's the chance of doing something like that tonight?
Who is? The way I feel, I'd love to buy it and go next week at the moment. But I don't know. Who's got all the money these days? Hosco? Does Hosco get paid? Yeah. Someone like him, or Travis Schiller must get a bit. No, Darcy 4, he'd be on a packet, wouldn't he? Yeah. He's got plenty of time to holiday at the moment too with the broken wrist, so maybe him. But looking forward to the auction.
Good on you guys. Have a great night. Thank you very much.
So here we are with upcoming stars, Ryder, Eberhard and Connor Mclean. Who's going to be worst on? Who's your pick, boys?
Newcomer Simon Fennell is going to be dead set worst on this tonight. Put $1.20 favourite he is.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing, Simon Fennell.
I'm all for it. Anyway, boys, have a good night. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.